Hello, hello. This one's going to just run in the background. While I do this, if I can get this right on it. Yeah, I got it kind of right. That's it. Good morning, anyone. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good to see you, Rusty. We are, mate, unless that was from last night. Just packing some of these things. As you can see, bloody things. Hey mate, just here doing some packing. Good to see you, mate. Good morning. Coffee here for me from the UK. How are you, mate? I was up at 3 AM, mate. It's a lack of alcohol or something, isn't it? You're doing me in, mate. It's like, oh, Jesus. Yeah, I've been packing some caps and seatbelt things for Sean, so it's not so much for him to do because he's at work today. But yeah, I was up 3 AM, mate. It's like strong coffee, mate. Strong coffee. How's you, mate? Hey, Spurs are going to Sydney, you know, for pre-season. So that's a bit of good news for you, mate. You'll be able to watch a decent club. They're playing a tour in Sydney before 2026 season, which was great news. I did mean to forward you it. I knew you'd be kind of happy. Yeah, you got it. Exactly what I just said to you. Doing good. Did you see that? Oh no, I didn't know Chelsea were there as well. I didn't read that bit. But good for you, mate. Isn't it? If you can get tickets, it's quite a big stadium, one of the games, isn't it? I did hear. So yeah, quite mad, mate. That'll be a kind of somewhat interesting game, don't you think? There's only one winner, mate. The real team in North London, mate. And not the Rent Boys. Yeah, it'll be a great match, mate. I would probably just play with you, you know, because it's pre-season and that. But yeah, you know, oh, mate, don't tempt me. Makes sense, mate. Makes sense. Morning. Hey, it's Joe, innit? How are you, mate? Early like me this morning, mate, eh? I wasn't meant to start this one till 6:30, but I was up at 3 AM. It was like, oh, fuck it, I'll just start this while I'm sat here in a way. It don't make no odds to me, mate. It's like, Jesus, mate. It makes it a long old day, though, doesn't it? That's the only trouble when you're up so early. The day can be quite a long one, can't it? What are you doing up so early, mate? Work? Or just up? I do get it, though. It does make sense, mate. Windows, Shift and S. Windows. mate, yeah, I get that. I get what you're saying, Joe. And if you're always up, you're up. You can't help it. Oh, mate. As long as you're on the mend, mate. That's the main thing, isn't it? I'm trying to remember how to do this. Back, grab the Paulano Oktoberfest. Brought another crate. Do you know, I've still got that to review, mate. I keep meaning to get there. Every time I buy a couple, special Amazon, so I don't quite get the review done this year. I don't even think I've tried this year's one. I will have to get on that. I'm trying to cut and paste things, mate, you know, like SJ does for the labels. Double click, press hold, press control, and I'm like, Windows shift. I'm not quite, because I keep forgetting that when you click it, you've got to do it. Yeah, that's true, mate. I do, mate. I have so much hassle sleeping, mate. It's just the only time I bloody sleep is when I'm on the beer. And everyone says, you drink too much. It's like, it's nothing to do with that. It's just an issue I've had for years. I just can't sleep. And I wake up at the most crazy times, have the most crazy dreams, and it's like, Jesus, what have I done to deserve this? Like this morning, I couldn't see the time because I fell asleep watching, what was I watching? I can't remember. And she obviously went to bed, and I woke up and I could see the Amazon Alexa. I always look at Alexa rather than look at my phone for the time, so it don't wake me up. And then I couldn't see Alexa, so of course I clicked the phone, and it was like 2:58, and it's like, oh shit. And then I needed the toilet. Then the dogs wanted to go out, and then it just went from there. So I thought, well, I might as well just get up in it and say I was coming on here because I haven't been on too much in the last week. I was coming on here early at 6:30 to see Rusty, but I just thought, oh fuck it, I'll just start it now. It's all right. It's something to do, isn't it? Windows Shift S. See, I've got to get this dead right, which is not my fault. I'm trying to adjust the label so that it prints. Yeah, I've tried some before. Joe, mate, they don't seem to work on me, mate. I think I'm a lost cause, you know. Something like that. For some reason, mate, they just, I don't know, for whatever reason, they don't work. If I have a few beers, I can sleep better. That's the truth. But then half the time, you know, that's just drunken sleep. But as you know, I haven't drunk that much. Actually, apart from Friday, I haven't drunk. Hold on, I'll just print this out while it's here, while it's done. Let's get that out. That's it. That took me all that time, but I've done it. See? I've done it. Just took some time. Better write what it is or I forget by the time SJ gets up. But yeah, actually like, yeah, I do, mate. It's quiet here. The dogs aren't having a paddy. As you can see, if I turn the phone around, I meant to do the other way, but if you see, he's down there, German Shepherd, Rottweiler's over there, and the other one is in them there that you can hardly see. You see what I mean? So yeah, they've been out, been to the toilet, and they know in their brain that it ain't breakfast time yet. Well, mainly because she does breakfast and I, fair enough, on the same. Yeah, mate. Yeah, but the problem is, you see, I still wake up early 9 times out of 10. Unless I cane it on the old beers, I sleep easier, but then I still wake up early, which is a right bloody pain sometimes, mate. I'm trying to get this camera because I've got the wrong stick here, haven't I? But yeah, it sometimes, mate, it's worrying, isn't it? It's like yesterday, all afternoon, I was like, oh, my eyes, mate. It's like, you know, I can't remember what we were watching. But I missed half of it and I thought, oh, it doesn't matter, never mind. But yeah, I can have, as I say, been known to have an issue or two, mate. How's the Oktoberfest going? Good? I take it, mate. But it can be tough, Joe. Don't get me wrong. You know, it's not ideal when you don't sleep, but then it kind of, I don't know, mate. There's two ways of looking at it, isn't there? And for me, if you can sleep in the afternoon, yeah, it doesn't matter too much. But the problem is, if you can't sleep, then you kind of snooker, didn't you? And I'll just get bloody, like, really weird, like about 3, 4 o'clock. Sometimes I've had that much sleep, I can sit on the settee before midday when I've done all the post run and done the dogs and everything, and I'm falling asleep then. So it kind of like, Jesus, mate, you know, it does get a little bit worrying. But nothing we can't handle, mate. Men of the world, as we are, as you know, mate. It does. I mean, it does get better if you do, like, ample time up the beer. You can't help. Hey, Ian, good to see me, old mate. Good morning, mate. Early from me, mate. Today, early from me. I'm surprised some people will be thinking I haven't been to bed or something, innit? But just having a coffee, mate. Well, I was up at 3 a.m. So I was coming on here at like 6:30 for an hour, and I just thought, oh fuck, I'll just put it on now, innit? You see me old mate Joe, see how he is, you see? He's alright, apart from being a Chelsea fan. That's not his fault, you know, let's not hold it against him. Someone's got to support him, haven't they? But Christmas is getting near, mate. It feels weird, I don't know, maybe where we've moved house and everything. But I don't know, does it really feel like Christmas? Probably not. And it's really close now, isn't it? Which is kind of a little bit worrying. But then I think about it and think, well, you haven't got like little kids or anything now, so it's not so bad, is it? And do check out Martin's channel, anyone that comes in or sees this later. An absolute pillar of the community and getting better now. It will end up doing that ladies' night with Michelle at some point. I've forgotten what that was. Oh yeah, I know what it was. So yeah, they will end up sorting it out. Just taking a bit of time. Chelsea have actually... Yeah, I know, mate. I thought it could be your year, mate, but losing to Leeds was a shocker, wasn't it? Tottenham actually won, but just, mate, I think with our Premier League this year, it really is anyone's. I mean, Arsenal thought they'd won it, didn't they? As we know, they thought they'd won it in November, which was kind of like, you know, it was far-fetched, but then it was going that way that it looked like the teams were not picking up enough points, and now it's just wide open, mate. If anyone strings a run together from as low as 10th, 11th place, you could be in there, mate. I think it's the most wide open at this stage of the season it's been for years, which keeps it interesting, but then one offers the thing is the Premier League as good as what everyone says? You know, although we're not flaring too bad in Europe, are we? It's a tough one, mate, but Arsenal always, yeah, you know it, mate, they have to. For me, Joe, that is the worst thing ever if Arsenal win, mate. Oh, fucking hell. And I've said so much about it over the years, mate. I will just not live it down. You know, when it's like, it's bad, mate, for me. That is the worst thing that could possibly happen. Arsenal winning it. But as a lot of you know, there's a bloody good chance that they will win it. Still now, they're just having a little blip, aren't they? And it's like, but it's wide open, mate. I mean, what happened to Liverpool? Like, they were my favourites before we kicked the ball because they had the best team last year, and then they only built on that team. And then, fucking, I don't know, mate. I don't know what happened there, mate. It was like crazy. But, you know, what you got to remember with Chelsea, and this is what people forget, they got a young squad there, mate. They are starting to blend and gel, which was always going to happen, mate. There's more players, like every year Chelsea have got new players already signed up, haven't they, from bloody to having a good recruitment and a bit of money to spend. But if they do gel this year, mate, you know, it's there for anyone, isn't it, to be honest. Hold on, Premier League, but you have dropped down a bit, I must admit, but there is time, mate. You know, it's like it's a long old season, as you know, mate. Everyone's got to get through the winter and everything, and of course injuries play a key part. Again, as you know, mate, it's just like, but I don't know, mate. I think to myself, it's a tough one. is a tough one this year. I don't think you could call it in any way, shape or form. I think you'd have to be really bloody clever, mate, to actually, oh God, blimey, hold on, I can't see that there, to see what's going on, innit? But I mean, Villa done us all a favour, didn't they? And do check out Joey's channel. Yeah, that's what I mean, mate. As I say, when they was singing, you know, it was theirs to throw away and everything. The South Londoners, I was thinking, like, how would you work that out? It's like, you know, I mean, you drew at Bournemouth, obviously at the weekend, mate. Bournemouth are no bloody mugs, are they? Let's be honest, mate. They've always had, like Brighton, they've had a load of their best players taken over the years, and yet they still come back and they still do well. So you've got to think to yourself, well, yeah, they're in there. Useful Fulham losing yesterday. Shame West Ham didn't, but there you go. I did want Brighton, if I'm honest there. But it's just one of them seasons where you just kind of don't know, do you? You know, obviously Sunderland took a bashing, and they've been doing so well. But I think for Sunderland, their priority this season was just to stay in the Premier League. So as long as they stayed in the Premier League, they're well happy, mate. Obviously, that was a good win for Everton, wasn't it? But the best one, yeah, we've got quite good games, mate, and quite good times as well. I know. With Scotland, obviously, they're going into the middle of the night, aren't they? Which I don't think it's been done fair on some teams, but you know, at the end of the day, people are saying, "Oh, well, you're going to get the, you know, ifs and whats." Of course, there's a lot of ifs and buts and whats and ifs, but you think about it, Joe, it never goes the way that everyone thinks, does it? It's like that one's not going to beat that one, and there's always going to be a surprise, isn't there? You know, I don't know, mate. We're right up there with the favourites as well, aren't we? Which stunned me, mate, to be honest. But you know, I think Spain are the favourites, aren't they? And it's like, Spain haven't done that much lately, have they? And hold on, let's have a look. Oh well, Haiti are the 42nd favourites, mate. It's a bit of a shocker, isn't it? But yeah, but as I say, I don't think that's a bad one for us, mate. Croatia, all right, but the other two, easy, mate, easy. You know, and obviously you got, if you're going to come anywhere near the top. Yeah, Spain number 1, Argentina number 2, England number 3. You know, I mean, I think with us, mate, if Harry Kane don't turn up, Australia and the USA draw. Oh shit, yeah, yeah. But mate, the Americans haven't had a lot. Well, soccer as they call it, innit? The Americans haven't had a lot to offer for many years in football, have they? So, you know. It's just, you got it, mate. You got it. You know, it's like, I mean, I can't understand. Where was it? Like Norway are number 9th. Norway are like the 9th seed, you know, the 9th favourite, and they're the second. You're like, just on my way out, pop and say, I hope all is well and take it easy. Yep, good to see me, old mate. Have a good one, you too, mate. I'm only on here saying good morning for a little while. And Belgium have dropped down to number 11, which is crazy. Colombia, they're always unpredictable. And Brazil at number 13, mate, you never thought you'd see, would you? It's like the United States number 14, blimey. Croatia number 15. South Korea, they can do well, especially if Sonny turns up. Japan, I don't know, mate. Will it favour your teams over there? Yeah, Austria, Uruguay. Yeah, Paraguay. You see, but Paraguay can be unpredictable, mate, can't they? I remember them years ago. But they, hold on, God blimey. I would be a little bit worried, but I'm just reading here, mate. Paraguay clinching qualification for the World Cup thanks to primary intermediate upturn in form that saw them beat Brazil, Argentina and Uruguay during a 10-game undefeated run. Yeah, actually, I would be a little bit worried, mate. To be honest, blimey. Cote, I've never even heard of them, have I? Senegal, Scotland number 24, South Africa 25. Where the bloody hell have they put you, mate? Mexico 27, Algeria 28. They're having a laugh, aren't they? Canada, Tunisia, Ghana, Uzbekistan, I can't pronounce it, Iran. Oh, I've got to watch them. Blimey, number 34, mate, you are. Oh, yeah, of course, you won the old against Saudi Arabia, wasn't it? Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. Mate, they're not expecting a lot out of you, are they? Let's be honest. You've got some exciting youngsters, it says. I haven't watched a lot of your lot lately. They avoided any of the big guns in the group stages, which gives them a chance of making the 32 at least. There you go, mate. And then anything can happen then, can't it? They say the big guns, but then, if you know, mate, anyone can beat anyone now, isn't it? It's kind of like, I don't know, mate. I couldn't call it. Be interesting, mate. I'll try and do a load of streams with Simo for them, because some of our timings. Well, then again, Simo's on with Sammy half the time, and you know what Sups is like. He was not feeling good yesterday. I think he finally got up about 3 o'clock UK time. I got up, and then Sammy was streaming, and there was bloody Simo like 3 o'clock in the morning in one of the boxes, and I'm thinking, he already done a live and went to bed. But I think he felt it a bit yesterday, mate. Shall we say, just a little bit? But it won't kill him. Yeah, Italy just lost their way, mate. When I was a kid, mate, they were always the team, you know. Rossi, Maldini, Tortelli, you know. It was like, it's just, yeah, Haiti are the rankest outsiders. I just think you never know now, mate. Will the times and the thing could make the South Americans better? I don't know, mate. I don't think some of them are that good in a way. But then again, I always said England have been overrated. If Harry Kane don't turn up, we can have a problem, can't we? But you never know, and it will be interesting, mate. It gives us something in June, whereas we wouldn't have, isn't it? And it could be, you know, you've only got to have a couple of surprise ones in the first rounds, mate, and that's when it gets interesting, doesn't it? It's kind of like, I'm just trying to look at the. Let's have a look. You only got to get, as I say, who got the best draw, Mexico or Canada. I don't agree with that, innit? But everyone's going to be different, innit? Yeah, Mexico v South Africa, Thursday the 11th of June, which is quite an interesting one, innit? Because the South Africans, they can turn up sometimes, can't they? USA versus Paraguay, mate. That's quite a big one to start off. And remember, they're going to be cagey first game, so that could suit you, because if they take 1 point each and you win yours, you're on an up, aren't you? And that's easier said than done, mate. But it can work, Joe. You know that facing that first one, as you know, in the first game. I'm just trying to see when off. Yeah, I get that. God, they haven't even arranged after where they're going to be, are they? Germany. It wouldn't have been the same if they didn't get there, would it? But yeah, you just these ones at 23. You see, 21.00 won't kill us, will it? Playing in the USA works out well for my time. Yeah, see, whereas we've got them at 9, 11 o'clock at night. 11 o'clock at night's not that bad. I think when the fixtures go on later on, though, we've got some of them at 2 a.m. or something, it works out. That's the tough ones here, mate. And then again, oh yeah, look, Uzbekistan against Colombia, 3 a.m. I'll be awake for that, mate. No, my luck, won't I? But yeah, it's, I don't know, mate. I just don't think that Spain haven't showed the last couple of years what they've shown for many years, if you see what I mean. I know Brazil haven't either, but I don't know, mate. Could be interesting, you know. Yeah, see, it's these ones for us. We've got the odd one that's like 1 a.m. and 3 a.m. Like Wednesday the 24th of June, for us, Panama, Croatia's midnight, and Colombia is 3 a.m. 18 hours difference to Los Angeles. I get what you mean, mate. Yeah, that can work out well for you then, can't it? But yeah, some of ours, you see, we'll be all right in some of it. But it's just when they do the doubles at 11 o'clock, like Scotland versus Brazil on Wednesday the 24th of June, that'll be a cracker of a game. But of course for us it's 23:00. You see there we've got USA's last game and Paraguay. UV Paraguay on the 26th. It's 3 AM for us, mate. That's a tough one. I'll have to try and do that stream somehow, mate. That's tough at the top, mate. You see, when we got Panama on the 27th, it's only 10 o'clock. It's these 3 AM ones, mate, that are going to do us. You know, 11 isn't so bad. You nursing a hangover? No, Trevor, mate. Not this time. Normally, mate, 9 out of 10 times. Yeah, I know, but the problem is, Joe, that's not going to work out for me because when there's games at 9 PM and everything, if I'm watching them, I'm going to have a beer on 8 PM, so I'm not going to wake up at 3 AM no more, like, am I? So, fuck knows, mate. It'll be fun, but yeah, no hangover today, mate. My birthday Thursday, so I've got a case of Hackney Church beers in the week that I haven't really got into yet because I've been hanging on to them for Thursday, which would be nice, as I do like my Hackney Church beers, as a lot of you know. And so we will indulge. I've got to do some reviews before they all get drunk. And check out the Hot Bar. Yep, do check out Hot Bar. And of course the Takeaway Boys. White Glove, another Spurs for Blummy. Nightbot's on a mission, isn't he, today? It is, mate. That's what, funny enough, I'm just talking to Giuseppe, Joe there, Trevor, I'm saying it's better for them where they are than us, because some of ours, mate, you just snooker, didn't you? You know, and especially as you get into the later bits of it. 21 semi-final. Yeah, actually it's not too bad. It's the group ones that are affecting us more. I thought it was different because you don't mind, you know, the 10 o'clock ones, the 6 o'clock ones. Hey, Rusty, me old mate. But yeah, it will be a tough one. I was up at 3 AM, mate, so I came on, you know, bloody ages ago now. I think I was up, mate, doing some bits here for SJ. Look, printing out the labels that confused the life out of me. I thought, yep, I'll just come on here. Good to see me, old mate. Been planning, me and Joe been planning the old World Cup fixtures here, kind of. Scotland, Brazil, though. That's a must, isn't it, 11 o'clock? That's one that you just don't want to miss, do you? No matter what way you go about it. And it's just, as I say, the ones that are the hardest for us are the 3 AMs, isn't it? Because if you've done the game prior to that and you've had a few beers, there's no way anyone's getting up at 3 AM. You could set the alarm and hope for the best, couldn't you? But I don't know, mate. That's a tough one, isn't it? Yeah, Scotland, Brazil, that's a big one. We'll see how it all works. I think it could work out all right for everyone, couldn't it? Rusty will be there in spirit, mate, in spirit. But it could work. I'm going to do the Marmite video, Rusty, today for Taffy, the old mate. See if he can give me a bit more abuse. I don't think he replied to you, mate, did he? From what I saw yesterday. So, okay. I mean, you know, you are entitled to your own opinion. I get that. I mean, that was, you know, a bit mean, but I suppose I don't take it to heart, so it don't matter, does it? Yeah, no, funny enough, Trevor, as I was just saying to Joe here, mate, this World Cup is like our Premier League. You know, it could be, I wouldn't call it anyway, mate. I don't think that Brazil should be so far back because I know they haven't played well and they were quite lucky to be there. But, mate, it only takes a moment of genius, you know, a new young Brazilian kiddie to come through, you know. There's always going to be some surprises, and as I say, like our Premier League this year, I don't think you can call it. I don't think Spain I don't think anyone's played as well as they normally do, but you know, and obviously not having Italy there is crazy stuff, isn't it? As long as it's interesting for me, that's good. I'm just going to grab a coffee. Hold on, I'll leave the phone there. I'll only be a minute. Get out of the machine. And Russ is saying hi to Joe. Yep, that's it. But like I say, hold on, I can't get this screen off behind. Well, I think it'll be interesting, and I think that's it'll keep us interested. It'll give us something to talk about on air, won't it? The craziness of the football. But yeah, Scotland could do well, you know. Well, it's not. You never know yet. Another one might go. Yeah, you know it, mate. And at least it keeps it interesting, doesn't it? It's like, I couldn't believe it when Arsenal thinking they won the Premier League in November, mate. You're like, oh, hold on a minute. Loads of things can change. Luckily they have. And I think the World Cup, like the Premier League, is well open this year, mate. Hopefully Scotland do well. I'll certainly be cheering them, mate. Hopefully we get one more of our home nations in, which gives us something, doesn't it? You know, I mean, for Scotland, was it 28 years, isn't it, since they caught, mate, they're just going to be there to party, aren't they? Full stop. And drinking all that dodgy American beer, wouldn't they? You know how it is, mate. But then again, if I hadn't qualified, you know, it'd be great. And I mean, that's not a hard group. Scotland's group, isn't it? Yeah, Haiti's on the 14th of June. You see, that's 2 a.m, mate. It's like, fuck. That's they're the hard ones, aren't they? Obviously, they've got better form, Haiti, but look at who they played and look at who they beat. Yeah, it could well work out. Yeah, funny enough, mate, I was saying with the Premier League, all you've got to do is put, whether you're down in 12th place, put a run, 3 or 4 wins together, mate, and you're so far up the table. But at least it's interesting. I say, the Guinness think they won it in bloody November was like, oh, fuck's sake, wasn't it? Push you off your coffee, mate. Hey, Phil. Good to see you, Chubby. How are you, mate? You sober today? I haven't had a beer since that one Friday, mate. Fucking hell. Good night, though, mate, wasn't it? Somewhat interesting, shall we say? But I didn't bother with Simo Saturday. I took it easy. And then on the coffee here, mate, you see? I was coming on here at 6:30, but I've been awake since bloody 3 o'clock. All good, sober at work, unfortunately. Yeah, I know, mate, I know. I've got a load of shit to do this week, mate. And then bloody birthday on Thursday, so. And I've got to put my van in Thursday, you know, to get the electrics done. And there's a bloody 2 miles to get back. And it's like, oh, for fuck's sake. But that'll be alright. It won't kill me. It happens, doesn't it? But yeah, you keep at work, mate. It makes it safer. Yep, you know it, mate. Good to see you, mate. Take care, Phil, mate, and we'll speak soon. There it is. Yeah, but I do think, I say, it will keep us in. The trouble is, it's so far away, yeah, isn't it? We're talking about the World Cup. That's bloody best part of 6 months, isn't it? 5 months. January, February, March, April, May, June. Yeah, nearly 6 months away. But it's exciting. At least it's going to be different. I do feel there's too many bloody teams in it, but it gives us more games. Why should we complain, mate, innit? Trying to call it is, as I say, I don't quite agree with some of the rankings, but, you know, we will soon see, won't we? But I think you still want, obviously, we've got the deciders, haven't we? I can't think of when they actually are now. No, I don't know. I can't work it out on here. Let's have a look. Hold on. It won't take me time. It takes me time. See, it's my age. We've still got the other ones yet, haven't we? But yep, should we call it a day? I don't know, mate. What do you mean? Should we call it a day? You mean you? If you're not feeling good, mate. I don't know what you mean, mate. If you mean England, probably. Fucking hell. Some crazy stuff yesterday. It's like, Jesus. One thing I do like is strong coffee. That does kind of... But then again, I was wide awake anyway. I've been up bloody 3 hours. I think Rusty's on his day off today. But yeah, no hangover here, mate. I didn't drink anything yesterday, so it's never so bad, is it? It does help. Sometimes, well, sometimes you say that it don't make that much odds at the time, does it? That's it with that. I just don't get that with Spain. It's the way it is, I suppose, isn't it? But it puts the pressure on Spain. I think being favourites, and we're like with you lot, Joe, we are so far back, mate. What have you got to lose? You just play and enjoy it. The pressure's on Spain, isn't it? Because they're favourites. I just totally don't agree with it, but you know, if you're not the favourite, mate, it's better for you, isn't it? Surely, because you've got less pressure. It's like with Scotland, no one's expecting a lot, but you just never know, do you? It comes to that time, and if Scotland turn up, and as Trev was saying, you know, to get there, they done damn well, and that was against the odds. It's a tough one, granted, but it's not impossible, is it? They'll have the pressure. Yeah, exactly, Joe. That's what I mean, mate. So like Australia, Scotland, what I'm seeing there, mate, no one expects shit from. Who knows, innit? Hey, Steve, good to see you, mate. The RGs, I can't see them doing it, to be honest with you, mate. You never know, though, do you? In all due honesty. I can't see it, mate. But I don't know, they're right up there. I didn't think they looked good in a couple of games I saw them, but, you know, I don't know, mate. It's hard, cool, isn't it? But as I say, I think for once, it's actually really open, whereas normally, it's never open. You know, you can kind of you can pick out 3 or 4, but I think this time, I think you'd be hard pushed to pick out anyone. You think of someone that's been totally outstanding all the way through, We'd have to go with England, but then England had it easy. But yeah, mate, hopefully not the Argies. They won it enough, haven't they? There's someone else. But I hope you're doing well, Steve. Your end, mate. As I was awake, so I thought I'll put this one on early rather than 6:30 when I was coming on. It does kind of help. Yeah, sub the Argies, mate. They've had, hold on, let me get this phone. Yeah, like I say, sub the Argies. So does it plug in? That's really confusing me, this fella. I thought he was drunk yesterday. Asking about the perfect draft where the plug thing was. So I said, yeah, it's at the back. And now he said, does it plug in? But I thought, well, if it's got a plug supply. Yeah, for me, mate, you can't knock what he's done as a manager, but for me, I find it's too negative. I find he'll play that way of scoring and then holding on to what he's got rather than going for others where you can leave yourself open. You know, confuses the life out of me. I don't know this bloke. Don't understand me, or I don't understand him. He said, where's the power from for the chili, you know, for a perfect draft machine? And I said, well, it's at the back. But then he said, so does it plug in? I don't know whether he's trying to do me head in. I've still got a power supply, well, of course it's plugged in at the back, isn't it? It plugs into the wall. Probably rusty. Hey, Jas, good to see you, mate. All good this end, mate, all good. Up early, hope you're well. I don't know what that says from... yeah. I don't know, I have trouble with English sometimes, so... Do you believe in aliens? I believe in Tottenham Hotspur, so I probably believe in... Thank you, Jas, and do check out Jas's channel, close friend of ours. It's like... It's on the Perfect Draft Black review. I think he's trying to do me head in, mate. It's like, but does it plug in? It's like, where's the power from for the chiller? At the back, mate. So does it plug in? Well, it's like, well, of course, if it's got power at the back, well, I don't know, mate. Unless he thinks it's a bloody USB, he's gonna, oh, nice, Joe, nice. Just crack my second. Yep, I do know that. Czech brewed, I take it, Czech brewed. Not we got that. Sometimes we get that UK brewed now, mate. It's a travesty. They're not all so bad, but if you look at that short I did last night, I actually thought about it, and I was doubting myself because our local pub just down the road here that did have Lowenbrow on, but it's now got Carlsberg Export, and I thought, well, it's a premium beer, kind of, and it's 4.8, and it kept rattling my brain. And then I was reading on the website what AI is saying. I think that, you know, although they've lowered the other Carlsberg, they've left that one. Then I thought, but I used to drink that years ago, and it was higher. But they did that way back in 2012. Yet again, hence the ranting short last night, because it's just fucking rob, mate. I don't know. Maybe matey thinks the Perfect Draft's a convertible machine. Yeah, you know it, Jas. But at least the channel's going well, mate. I saw the channel was going well, which is what it's all about, isn't it? But yeah, it was kind of I don't get matey with that. I think he's trying to confuse my head. Just a kind of an odd conversation, isn't it? Yeah, it just don't make sense. I kind of got it all worked out, I think, and then I haven't. But yeah, Jas, one day India, I always say to Michelle, that's a must, isn't it? Hold on, dismiss alarm. I've got an alarm set every day for 8 o'clock. I really don't know why. It's really, you know, hey Peter, good to see me, old mate. You know it makes sense. Good morning, mate. I hope it's good. Well, it's good morning if you're over in Europe, obviously. It's good night if you're over in the USA. It makes sense, mate. Me too, mate. Not this morning, coffee this morning, but obviously in Europe, it's good morning. Yeah, I'll just come on here for see how we are with everything. Obviously, I've not been too active on the lives, but I'll be back on it. Obviously, I'm definitely on a live Thursday night, but I can't do ones with the dog now because it's too cold. And we can't even take the dog so much now because Tiger's got a bit iffy, although he's better now. Afternoon. Yeah. I get you, mate. I get you. You know it makes sense. The dogs are here, but SJ and M Jazzy still asleep because it's only 06:06 in the UK at the moment. So just because I was up, but obviously they're not up yet because it's only normal people get up later, don't they? I was up at unfortunately 3 a.m. so I came on here a little bit earlier than I was gonna because I was gonna come on at 6:30 just to check Rusty was all right on his last day off. He's got to enjoy himself today, hasn't he? Hope you're not pouring a beer or anything, Rusty. It's not Christmas yet, mate. Too early for beer. No, Rusty, no, mate. You could give that up, mate. That's not good for you. You mean you give it 12 hours? And that's more of a, well, not quite 12 hours, but you know what I mean. It kind of, I do get what you mean, though. But yeah. At least matey's gone. Are you the beer people? I don't get it. But yeah, no, I do get what you're saying, mate. Definitely too early. You know, summer in the world, mate. If you're in Asia now, yeah, Xmas isn't far away, Jazz. 16 days, isn't it? 16 days, 17 days. And then it's 2026 soon, which I don't know. Will it be an interesting year? Who knows? It'll be interesting here because obviously when we moved here, all the season was mainly over, as a lot of you know. So we got it's a lot better. Obviously, hopefully, some people are going to come up here. Well, some people do come up anyway because it's a tourist place in the summer, isn't it? But hopefully, some people from YouTube are going to come up and everything. It should be some interesting things to do. I'd like to think so, isn't it? It's but yeah. It's as I say, it's only 6:08 in the morning here. So I was up kind of early. Yeah, where's my Xmas present? Now I keep saying that to Michelle. We didn't even put a big tree up. See the only tree we did. I turned the phone round. You can kind of see it there, can't you? But it's not really like, I don't know. Otherwise, it's all right. It's a bit Christmassy, but over there you don't have anything. I don't know. So I'm so glad. Are you a friend? I thought he was a friend of yours, Rusty. Oh dear, mate. Oh God, mate, God. It's a bit early for him, mate, isn't it? I thought it was your mate, Rusty. So I was going to let it go. I thought, well, it is early in the morning, you know. What can we do, mate, innit? I just fucking hell. It does happen, mate, doesn't it? But it's been quite quiet on here lately. I don't know, mate. I don't know what this. I think maybe this channel upset YouTube again. And sometimes they have that moment, don't they? And you think, oh dear, fucking hell, they've done it again. I remember Thursday, Rusty. I've got to have a beer with you, haven't I? When do you come on, Rusty? When me and Sups is coming on. would have recovered from the weekend. You see, by Thursday, you have to give him time. And we got football this week as well. I'm sure there were some football games. Oh, maybe I got that wrong. Hold on, let me just type it in. Google football fixtures. I'm sure there was. The easy shift. That helps, mate, doesn't it? I hope Sammy was all right today, mate, after yesterday. Yep, you know it, Jazz. It's not far away now, is it? Oh, Wolves v Man United tonight. That will drive Jack mad, won't it? It's the Champions League. That's why Man United can play tonight. Because, of course, they're not in Europe, are they? I forget. Shame Jack's not up now. I get it. That's so they can play on a Monday night. And we're playing on a Tuesday night. And Liverpool a Tuesday night. Oh, you're Tuesday night as well, Joe. So only Shitty City and Arsenal are on the Wednesday. Oh, fuck. Sups is away at Real Madrid. Fucking hell. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Newcastle. Bayer Leverkusen. Did that mean? So, yeah. That's quite a big day for the English clubs, isn't it? Obviously, we got 3 playing one day. And Liverpool must pull something at Milan, mustn't they? We're all right with Slavia Prague. Well, actually, you never know with Spurs, do you? Atlanta away, Joe, you shouldn't really have a problem, but you never know, mate, do you? Club Brugge versus Arsenal, they've got it easy again, haven't they? But Real Madrid away. Ooh. And Newcastle Bayer Leverkusen, that ain't no easy game either, is it? Jesus Christ. Ooh, Jesus. And Arsenal's the Saturday night game at 8 o'clock. You've got Everton at home, Joe. Could be interesting. We're away at Forest. Well, you never know with Spurs. Depends who turns up, doesn't it? And then Manchester United are live on the Monday night again. I wonder why they've got 2 Monday nights in a row. I'm sure they've already had a Monday night fixture. That's kind of odd, isn't it? Maybe they're really odd. Don't get that, mate, how that's happened, but I don't know. Oh, yeah, what about Leeds? Can't forget Rusty, get upset. Oh, Brentford away, mate. And that must be the live on Sky then, Sunday. Interesting, mate, interesting. Give me a Santa gift tree and a cake. I like cake as well, Jazzy. They do that. I did have my advent calendar, but unfortunately, I kind of ate it before December appeared. Well, actually, I got drunk and ate it. Wasn't that much of a worry. I didn't like it much anyway. I've handcuffs. I tried a number of IPAs. These are the 9 best you can buy. I don't know what that's all about. I don't really care for IPAs. I don't mind the odd one. Did you ever drink your keg of what do you call it, Joe? Rusty, your club, or haven't you not drunk it yet? Or you never said, because that was good again until they nearly killed it, wasn't it? You know it, Jazz. Well, did Christmas Day is like the same as us, isn't it, over there? But I think you're just a few hours in front, aren't you? Unless I'm mistaken. Hold on, let me just check. I don't think we get snow here. A lot of people want the snow Christmas Day, don't they? But I don't know. What comes with the snow comes a problem as well, doesn't it? So if you think here, like tomorrow, it's 14 degrees, and 14 degrees for this time of year is actually really good, isn't it? It's like 9 degrees at the moment. It just hasn't got the chill factor that we normally have, does it? And the south is still hot. That was always going to happen, wasn't it? At some point, by a little bit, but not by a lot. But we're still getting like 12 degrees, 14 degrees, 11 degrees, 10 degrees, 11, 9. 9 being the lowest. But it's not getting cold because it's not getting below 8. Well, not here anyway. 8.7 is the lowest. So that's actually quite good, isn't it, for this time of year? It kind of works out all right. How's that Czech beer going, Joe? I bet it's good. It makes a change, though, for you to be drinking again and me not, doesn't it? That must do your head in, mate, some of them streams, though, isn't it? I want to eat wine cake. Ah, wine cake. That sounds interesting. I don't know. Obviously, cake with wine. Sounds good, Jesse. That does. I don't want to rub it in, but we had foot. Thank you, mate. Thank you. Thank you. But, mate, for us now, remember, it's normally freezing. 40 degrees. I hope you burnt, mate. I hope it was too hot for you. Because it is your summer now, isn't it? I remember this was when I come there. Yeah, it must have. Where's my Facebook messages? This time, that time ago, I'd have been in Sydney, surely. No, I wouldn't be in Sydney. I was still in Melbourne, wouldn't I? Or was I there yet? Hold on, mate. Hold on. Let me check. Part 5 is me. Oh, mate. It's the day Lennon was shot, isn't it? Shit, I knew there was something about today. Oh, mate. There's that, wasn't it? All them years ago. Oh, shit. I think I might switch my machines on and come on later. If I have a rest today. 40 years. So now it was 45 years, isn't it? Oh, mate. That's terrible. All my whole memories about John Lennon. San Francisco in 2018. So if I go back to 2016... I don't know. I've got Golden Gate Bridge up. When did I go to... Oh, I can't... Sorry, Bailey already praying. You know it, mate. Don't worry about Bailey, Joe. He'll get over it. I don't know, mate. For some reason, I haven't got it. I must not have been there yet, mate. Fuck knows, mate. I don't know. This time, I know 15 years ago today, I was in Hong Kong. I don't know, mate. Hi, Vanessa. Good to see you, mate. Good morning. Well, I don't know if it's good morning there. I can't work it out, Joe. Maybe I didn't do Facebook that day in Australia. Maybe I was too drunk. Or maybe I wasn't there yet. I know I was on the, look, 2017, look, I was on the bubbles, mate. Look at that. Luis Rodriguez. It was good. Golden Gate Bridge. I just don't know. Oh, 1 degree. Ah, see, it's all right for Joe. It's 40. He's just had. I can't work it out, Joe. I'm sure I was there. I must have gone after. Look at that. On the old Stella when it was stronger. God only knows. I don't know. I have no clue of anything. I don't know. Never forget. Let's just not forget that. Get back over here. Oh, don't, mate. If only it was that easy. I wouldn't want to go home, mate. Oh, it's not your summer, is it, in August? Your summer's now. I know, Sydney's hot all year round, isn't it? Yeah. Melbourne would be cold, wouldn't it, in August? Because Melbourne, when we turned up, I just can't work it out, mate. Really odd. Because 2016 that I was there. just battered my head, mate. It don't take a lot, does it? Granted. There's just so many stuff that I've updated these few days. And the only thing I've got there is a Lennon thing. I think it must have been after my birthday, mate. I winter. Hold on. Where are we? You know it, Rusty. You know it, mate. I know what you're saying, Russ. Irish mate, Pooh, good to see you before the holidays. I'm dropping off until after the new year. Fair enough, mate. Makes time, mate. Good. Long as you're good, mate. Are you too, mate? Don't do anything I wouldn't, mate. Don't do anything I wouldn't. Don't leave much, but you know, it's always the thought that counts. And you have a great Christmas, mate. And of course, a happy New Year. I'm going to do a stream New Year's Eve from down the main bit. I'll jump on a couple of other streams I've said beforehand, but then I'm going to take the camera out about an hour before midnight here and go to the bit, the square where everyone meets up, and as long as it's not too cold and I'm not too drunk, it should be fun. That'll be the idea, mate. It will kind of make the most sense to me, I think. But yeah, I must have come after my birthday, Joe. I don't know, mate. Totally confused. But I don't remember having my birthday in Malaysia, so that year. Hey, Magic Cat, good to see me, old mate. Yeah, God knows, mate. I don't know. Gets baffled me head, that one. I know it don't take a lot, but I ain't been drinking too much lately, so I'm not as silly as normal. That totally thrown me, that has. But there you go. We'll say it was, 45 years today. John Lennon departed, wasn't it? Unreal. And I remember that day like it was yesterday. So yeah, we'll have to see later. Mr. Lennon would be out of total respect, since I missed his birthday, didn't I? In October, I did have a stream set, but it was just before October the 8th, just before we moved here, wasn't it? Not as silly as normal. Who are you telling you lies? No. I was trying to show Joe one of my memories from Australia, but it seems I weren't there when I thought I was there. So I don't fucking know, Rusty. And it certainly ain't the beer, mate, because you know I ain't been drinking much lately. I was checking through my phone. I was going to share it on Facebook so we could see it, but there's nothing to share. So I got totally mixed up. And after 45 years, when you've got Lennon pictures, as you know, all around the bloody house here, even out there, and I didn't even know what today was till I looked on Facebook. I kept thinking there was something funny about today, and I thought, it's the brain, mate. You see what I mean? There's nothing in there, mate. There weren't a lot in there to start off with, granted, but as you can see, there's absolutely nothing now, mate, isn't it? That's most deeply worrying, mate, isn't it? It's like, I don't get it, mate. Totally don't get it. It's just like, totally thrown away, mate. I'll get there, mate. I'll get there. I will get there, Rusty. It's a few bangs on the head, mate, over the course of time, you know. Hey, Jimmy. Good to see me, old mate. How are you, pal? I've not seen you for a while, mate. Hope you're still all good with everything, mate. Obviously looking forward to Christmas. Can hear an echo every time you have a thought. Well, yeah, you know, mate. Planning my Europe trip next Christmas at the moment. Yep, you know it, mate. Keep us informed with everything, mate. At least we've got a bit of time. If you can't get up to here, we'll get down to there, because obviously situations where the dogs will be, unfortunately, somewhat different, I would have thought by then, mate. But as soon as you get any concrete dates, where you are, what you're doing, if you're going up to Liverpool, Manchester, any of them, and we'll sort something out, mate. Yeah, I'll tell you what, mate. I'll tell you, Rusty, mate. That's just shocking, mate. That does show you, mate, doesn't it? I mean, literally, if you go on, you wouldn't believe it, mate. If you were looking at that phone there now, I'll show you it better later. Look, 6 years ago, 7 years ago, 1 year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Oh shit, you can't even see it, can you? It's literally, that's all my memories from this day since Facebook began. Look, I've never seen nothing like it, mate. Crazy, mate. Hey, look, there he is. Oh god, yeah. Would like to check out the Midlands. Yeah, I mean, while you're here, mate, it's definitely worth making the most of it and moving about a bit. Oh god, the cold, mate, it's going to kill you though, Christmas, isn't it? But then it can be a good atmosphere, you know. London, obviously, you've got to do some of it, but some of it, I don't know, mate. It's a long time away, innit? But as soon as you get any concrete dates, keep us informed, mate, and we'll work on things. Try and join you for a bit of it, mate, if we can get some time up here. No, it means he's going over to Birmingham, to the Midlands, mate. We're based in Germany. Yep, you never know, mate. I might even be able to get over there, as I said to you originally. I'll give you the Midlands, Rusty. I'm not going there. I'm hit and miss at the moment. Good and bad days. Yeah, mate. I know what you mean. Yeah, I'll tell you what. No word of a lie, mate. I've barely drunk much lately. I've never felt so shit with everything. It's just like fucking hell. I'm up at odd times all the bloody time, mate, and it don't get fucking better. It gets worse, if anything. I mean, 3 a.m. this morning. That's why I came on here earlier than I was going to come on here now. Funny enough, but I came on, as you can see, just gone 5 o'clock. I just thought I can just switch the camera on. It don't matter if anyone's there or not. I was printing out some labels and things. But yeah, Germany, mate. At least you know with Germany, mate, you're going to get some quality beers, don't you? And that's what it's all about. That kind of helps, doesn't it? I get that. Yeah, are you the beer people? I don't get that one either. He was in the chat a minute ago, and he's on there. It's old Peter. He must have gone. But yeah, it's just you know, this is the north of England. No matter what Rusty or that plonker Sups want to say, he was in a bad way yesterday, which is a shame. He wasn't feeling too good, but he had an Indian, he said, and it was a top Indian. I said, you could have took me some pictures, mate, and he said it went too quick. So apparently he had a top Indian last night that sorted him out. So yeah, I get that. But he got from an actual restaurant, which kind of helps, doesn't it? Oh, mate, yeah, Munich. It's just, oh, blimey though, Joe, it's so cold in December there, but it is good. I'm sure we've done Munich in December. We've definitely done Germany. But the quality of the beer, mate, even then, and of course you've got your Christmas releases. You know, a lot of them in the barrels. You have a Christmas release that you're not going to get imported or anything, because obviously they run out, and some of them they don't even bottle up, do they? So yeah, there is some advantages. I kind of get that, mate. That can kind of work, can't it? God, it's that early. All the dogs are asleep, isn't it? That early, and I've been up for hours. It's like, God only knows, mate. Worrying, isn't it? You know. But yeah, you know, the quality's everywhere, mate, and it's not so bad, the price, you know. Some of them, yeah, but then again, compared to what you're paying over there, Munich's probably works out quite cheap. Yeah, the Christmas market's always going to be good, mate. It's just you got to wrap up, mate. You've got to man up, mate, for that, because Munich, remember, Munich can be colder than there. Although, as I say, at the moment, it is quite all right. You know, to have like 9 degrees here at this precise moment in time, I think they've opened the door and I haven't even closed it up. Normally you're like, it is good, mate, and it helps, you know. It kind of And say, Tuesday, 15 degrees. I'm not knocking that, mate. I know it gets colder Thursday. Never mind, and I've got to drop the van off, walk all the way back. What a bloody birthday that's going to be. Drop the van off, walk back 2 miles, wait, pick the van up if it's sorted out, and then, oh yeah, and in between that, get SJ. In between that, work, and in between that, pull up with the dogs. Tiger's in a, if you can see there, he's quite in his sleep. Yeah, you can see him a bit, innit? He's kind of there, mate. You see, I've done another sign up yesterday. I'm going to try and get some LED lights. I've probably with some of the other bar signs. See, so I've done this one now. As you can see, I don't know why I put Chrono at the top on Hasselröder miles down, but because I had more Chrono, so I've got Chrono at the bottom as well. Obviously Hasselröder, this one sticks out, and then this one's more interesting because talking of Lennon, you got Lennon, then you got Paul Anka, then you got the King of Pop, which will always be controversial with everyone. Then you got Hasselröder, and then you got the Beatles at the bottom there. So yeah, that kind of works. So yeah, that kind of works. I've got that ready. It's something different, isn't it? It's making more use. I've got more signs to find, but obviously we left some of the signs there. But I am going to get some new ones done when I sort out that area, which will be obviously over the course of time. Yeah, I'm going to put some LED lights, you know, around the side. It's just something different, mate, isn't it? Obviously I've got the other one still over there, which is 2-sided, so you can kind of interchange them. Yeah, it's no bar at the moment, but it's better than what it was. But I am working a bit out there this week, so hopefully by April we'll have the garage bar sorted out. That was kind of the target. That'll be the old bar in the garage, and then at some point we're going to do something in here, but he's trying to work it out, mate. He's not proving to be as easy with the space limit here, but we'll see. There'll be something I can work out. Just a matter of time, mate. I'll get there. It's just, as I say, taking a little bit longer than what I thought, but yeah, we'll get there. And then once I ain't got that noisy fridge, that'll be out in the bar for the other bar, you see, rather than in here, because it drives you mad. It's quite quiet at the moment, which is good, but it can be very bloody annoying. Yeah, see, we're 13 degrees today, Joe, as a high. And that, mate, for this time of year is well all right, you know. Yeah, it's just, it don't help with other things that are going on, as a lot of you know, that is all going to kind of sort itself out as it does with the other person. So, yeah, I never thought Jacko was guilty. Yeah, he said that's why, mate. It was when I was sticking that one on there, and I thought, oh, but I was obviously limited as well with the signs I could choose, and I thought, oh, I'll put the King of Pop on there. It rolls a lot of people up sometimes, and I thought, fuck it, you know, I don't care. Yeah, he was just fucked. His film's coming out, isn't it, next year, and at least it's from his side rather than someone else's side, but. The trouble with Jackson, Jimmy, is it causes so much hassle and falling out, you know. I remember seeing him live in 1988 3 times in 8 days, and, you know, I've never seen anything like it. But yeah, he was unfortunately a very troubled man, but I don't know, mate. It's one of them things, isn't it? But it's just one of them, of course it's on the wrong side, isn't it? But I just thought about that. I thought, oh yeah, fuck it. It's a talking point, but, you know, people are entitled to their own opinion about things. I get that, but as I say, it's just, you know, he's gone, unfortunately. So, and a day when John Lennon, 45 years, mate, fucking hell. So 45 years ago, I was 9 years old, walking to school in Old Windsor, Berkshire. Fucking hell. And I can remember everyone, when my dad was walking around the house, pacing round, and it was like, fuck, and, you know, it was all the radio and the TV, everything was just like, you know, John Lennon's been shot in New York. It was crazy shit. Yeah. I can't believe I woke up this morning and didn't even think yesterday what the day was. And as soon as I looked at my face, I was like, that day. Horrible old day, mate. Horrible day. And the thing is, you know, when you talk about Prince, Jackson, Kurt Cobain, you know, so many of them, they killed himself. Lennon was shot, so it was kind of a little bit different, wasn't it? But, and obviously so young, at 40 years old as well, which was bloody horrible, wasn't it? And do sub to Joey, people. I know he's not quite right, but you know, he's a nice lad, friend of Simone's, by the way. No, we met Joe in the UK. Absolutely brilliant lad. I was never his biggest fan, but I'll never get bored of Thriller. Yeah, Thriller kind of broke the rules, didn't it? You talk about Thriller and Beat It and Billie Jean, and it was kind of like, I mean, I remember my mum and dad buying that on tape, and at that point, all I used to listen to really was, funny enough, the Beatles and the Police. And obviously Jackson had made Off the Wall, and I knew the Jackson 5 and the Jacksons, but I was never that, you know, into them. And then you heard Thriller and you're like, what the fucking hell is this? And obviously, pretty young thing, want to be starting something, Lady in My Life, everything. Crazy. I was at India Head Naval. Blimey, Vanessa, yeah. Yeah, that was crazy, wasn't it? 45 years ago. It just doesn't seem like it, does it? Like, where have them 45 years gone as for me being a kid in old Windsor, walking around till sat here now, you know? It's crazy. It was just like, blimey, you know? And he'd just come back, hadn't he, and relaunched his career, and obviously Mr. Chapman decided to shoot him in the head. It's unfortunate, but, you know, life goes on, doesn't it? It just makes you wonder what... You always think he'd be 85 if he was still here today, obviously, like Paul McCartney, quite old, but what would Lennon have made of the internet and everything, and Twitter, well, X, and like, I don't know. I was 4 years old when Lennon died. Yeah, because you're a few years younger than me, aren't you? Yeah, terrible, mate. Absolutely terrible. I was 19 and I've not yet finished. Yeah, because it was a huge thing. I mean, a lot of people forget, Vanessa, that Lennon was actually bigger in America than he was in England. And, you know, it was always like, they're our group. But they were more, obviously, because crack in America was much more bigger than crack in England for them, you know. And it was their, obviously with Lennon, it was his dream, wasn't it, to live in New York. He got his dream, but unfortunately at a huge cost, wasn't it? But it's just one of them things, I suppose. It was like, don't seem like 45 years. And obviously my mum and dad don't live in that house now, but I remember that house. And I always remember that thing, because you could walk all the way around the house. You know, you could walk, it was like the kitchen, the dining room, the front room, the hallway. You could walk round in a circle. My dad kept walking round and round and round and round. I thought, he's going to get dizzy in a minute. You know, what's happened? And then, of course, you could see the telly and hear the radio. The radio was coming from one room, the telly was coming from another room. And he was walking all the way around. I was like, fuck, John Lennon's dead. And we were doing a play at school as the Beatles. And, like, my mum and dad have still got my scrapbook somewhere, obviously, where I put in all the things. And me and my friend kept arguing, because we were both called Paul. And we couldn't work out who was going to be Paul and who was going to be John. And I obviously wanted to be John. But there you go. And it's to say that he went, and yeah, quite a sad one when you think back. But yeah, you know, I think in the 40 years that he was alive, Jesus, mate, no one's going to forget him, are they? No matter what happens in life, he's kind of he's not going away anywhere, is he? So it's one of them crazy things, isn't it? But it's just an odd one, isn't it? You know, I mean, Rusty was, you know, I don't even think Rusty was with us when Lennon was. I can't remember how old Rusty is, but I can't think he was with us at that point. But yeah, crazy stuff. They're huge in Australia as well, weren't they, the Beatles, Joe, when you look back. I don't know about Lennon's solo career. It's amazing when you have these famous people. Do you remember exactly? Yeah, Princess Diana, that was the crazy one, mate. That was when everyone started to think, when Diana had died, when everyone started to think it was fake news and everything, it was like, can't be, not, you know, in Paris, Princess Diana, no way. No, I wasn't. Only 43, mate. Not older. Oh. Yeah, so you wouldn't have been, yeah, for a couple of years yet to the emergence of young Rusty, wouldn't it? God help us, mate. But yeah, it is. They're crazy, mate. You know, he was saying, remember with Diana, everyone was like, nah, mate, this is not right. And you didn't. It's like when Windsor Castle was set on fire. A lot of people, obviously, because the Queen and that lived there at the time, and I was working, funny enough, in Eton. The year the Beatles made it in Hamburg, wasn't it, 1961? But yeah, it was, see, I was born December 70. So the Beatles split up, obviously, in 1970, and my poor old dad, at the end of the year, out he came. Nah, Rusty's not Lennon. No. Wash your mouth out, Joe, with soap and water. Rusty's definitely not Lennon. Actually, yeah, right. Yeah, Lennon was talented, mate. Lennon was talented, but they got some things in common. The drinking and the other things. Oh dear, that's good, Joe. You can tell Joe's having a couple of beers. I get that, Joe. I might, well, I don't know, later. Depends. The trouble is, I'll be too bloody tired, but I've been up so early, innit? So it's kind of, it's a catch 22 here for me, mate. I've got a couple of reviews. I've got Shud. We did the Hurton one on one of the Hackney ones, but I've got about another 3 Hackney ones to do. Another one of PG's. I've got to do that this week because he's never going to let me hear the last of it if I don't. And he did kindly send it to me, so it's only right. I think it's I can't remember what it's something infused. But the other one was really interesting, I must admit. And then I've got a 10% stout from Simo still to do. So there's still quite a few different reviews to do. Just haven't got round to it. Frankie next. Yep, and that'll be my last one. That's fair enough, mate. Yeah, a good ender, mate. Good ender. It's good when you can have a few though and stop. I always try to say that to Special, but it quite don't work like that here so much. Yeah, I like to imagine. The only thing I say with some of Lennon's solo stuff, and then again, it's the same with McCartney as well. Some of it's like, God, Jesus. Some of that stuff on the album, and then with Lennon as well, when he had Buddy Yoko, and no disrespect to Yoko, but fucking hell, her singing was worse than Rusty's. I mean, Rusty can't sing, you know, he's not singing like myself, but oh, Yoko, mate, that was criminal, wasn't it, some of that singing? Absolutely, oh, Jesus Christ. I mean, then again, I've had Sup singing, mate. Getting me at 3 o'clock in the morning. I won't play it to you because, you know, I'll get in trouble. I'll get in trouble with YouTube, mate. They'll be saying it should be the Sup's at 3 o'clock in the morning. Real man, mate. Real man. He likes to think, doesn't he? You know, he means well, doesn't he? But he will be joining us. Ringo sold the most solo. Your 16 sold a few. Hey, Dino, mate. Good to see you. Your 16 was about Ringo's biggest one, I think, wasn't it? I don't think Ringo very... Yoko was a bit of a nutter. Yeah. Yeah, it's a tricky one, mate, isn't it? I get that. It helps when you work full time. Yeah, no, I know what you mean. Joe, yeah. We can't go crazy yet. Because of work, yeah, makes sense. What's the debate? Now we've just been talking about John Lennon being that he's somewhat departed 45 years today. But yeah, Yoko was, it's a difficult one with Yoko, isn't it? Don't really want to sound horrible because, you know, She didn't do me no harm, but and there's all the stories about she split the Beatles up, but I don't really think she did. I don't know. You kind of never know, do you? Because you only know what obviously Paul and talking to Ringo want to say about it now, because the other two are not here, are they? Take it you're talking about George Harrison. George Harrison was the unsung hero, mate. But what chance did he have? In any other band, he'd have been the lead singer. But when you're up against McCartney and Lennon, he had no chance. I mean, you think of things like Something with the Beatles, My Sweet Lord, on his own. They're top songs, mate. You know, yeah, he was a genius, wasn't he? He died in Henley, which was unfortunate as well, which was where my mate lived. Quite near. Yeah, got my mind set on you. The old video, wasn't it? When he's like that in the chair. Yeah. You mean she sounded like a holding? Yeah. Hey, George, good to see me, old mate. Yeah. That's one way. It's a tough one, isn't it? Without being, you know, kind of disrespectful to her, because she kind of never. There was never anyone else after Lennon, was there? I don't know. It's a difficult one, George. And good to see you, mate. Do check his channel out, people. And talking of channels, Bert and Ernie there, and Hopper. Cars have a better rep than Howling yet. Elvis was another. Yeah, I know what you mean. Oh, I get it. Cats have a better rep than Howling. I get what you mean, Vanessa. Elvis was another. Yeah, you know it, Joe. When did Elvis die? 77, wasn't it? Because my nan, who died in 1980, my dad's mum, the same year that Lennon died, my nan was, thought so, Dean. My nan was distraught because Elvis was her hero. My dad was all into the Beatles, but like, we had a big Elvis clock in our main room. And I always remember, I said to my dad, well, why have we got an Elvis clock and not the Beatles? And he said, because my mum brought it, so it goes up. Because she would have gone mad, you know, obviously, if not. But yeah, 77, yeah. So we had this big, he said the King, around the side of it, a big picture of Elvis, a big clock, you know, like big wall clock on the wall. And I could never work out, as I say, why we had Elvis and not the Beatles. No one played Elvis as good as Kurt. Yeah, Elvis was a huge loss, wasn't he? It's a shame because he had the highs and the lows, and then he got back up, and then that was it, wasn't it? He was a goner. I don't really remember Elvis dying. I would have been, what, 6? Yeah, 6. 6, 5, 6. But, yeah, another one. Huge loss, isn't it? It's like, Christ. You know, when you kind of think, Kurt Russell in the film that was. Ah, yeah. I know what you mean, mate. Yeah, that's true. You can playing good. It was like I say, in '76. Yeah, because Elvis was a huge loss, wasn't he, to the Americans? But then again, it was a huge loss to the world. He was like, his manager Tom Parker was Dutch. I didn't know that, mate. I know a little bit, you know, and obviously a lot of the songs, you know, with Elvis. But I'd say my nan was crazy about him. Ah, TNT. Maybe you weren't trying to blow someone up. Blimey. Vanessa was trying to blow someone up. Great video. Makes me want to. Makes me thirsty. It's a bit early for that, blimey. Yeah. Yeah, it's a different life now, Vanessa, isn't it? And you look at it and you kind of think, I don't know whether it all went wrong, but I don't know. And people are so much more sensitive now, and people think something's wrong when it's not. It's like when they're releasing the things, aren't they? So they're not going to have the 100 mils on the plane. And the amount of times I wanted that to happen. When I only had hand luggage and I couldn't bring like beers back from Germany So to suffer all then, yeah, dynamic, yeah, organic crisp makes sense. Hey mate, good to see you. Yeah, you know it's early, mate. Yeah, I came on earlier. I've got some things to do this morning, that, and more so now than what I thought. So I thought I'd come on earlier rather than later. Say good morning. Who knows? I might be on later. You never know, do you? Yeah, chemistry weren't my strong point. Vanessa, well, Em was quite into chemistry. I don't think SJ's too interested in it either. But yeah, it wasn't one of my main things, isn't it? I'm from originally. Obviously, I live obviously England, but originally from south of England. I come from Windsor, Berkshire, but I live up in Skegness, in the north of England now. Hey, Rusty, mate. So yeah, it's good up here. Quite chilled. I kind of like it up here. I was waiting for someone there. I just had this feeling that they were going to say something like that, innit? You can argue that all you like. For me, it's the north of England. You know? I grew up 5 miles east of where I am today. Which is good for the States, because obviously America's a huge place, isn't it? But yeah, for me, he won't have it, Rusty, but this is the north. I like Elvis' early songs. Yeah, because remember, Elvis was people forget Elvis didn't write his songs like Lennon and McCartney. Elvis was an entertainer, you know, a singer, a dancer, and in all due honesty, although some of the films were kind of silly, but a film star, wasn't he? But you know, he could move, and he could, you know, he delivered on every level, didn't he? Which was what it was all about, wasn't it? I moved back here in 2010. Yeah, I've lived a lot of places. I had to try and... I just didn't want to... Where we lived last time, it's like 12 years there. I just kept thinking, as you get older, I don't want to die in Chatham. I don't like this place. And I don't want to die. You know, that was it. Yes, you know it, Joe. And that's what he did, mate. The ladies, I mean, the English women, like the American women. Obviously, mate, you know, some of them films. But the ladies loved him, yeah. But he could sing, he could move, he could dance, you know. Could he act? Probably not so good, but, you know, he was a singer, but he was a fantastic singer, you know. Whether you like him or not, his achievements are there to see, and his achievements were great. But again, another one. He had, as I say, he had his highs, he had his lows. You know, for whatever happened, whatever's right and wrong. Again, it's always unfortunate, isn't it? But yeah, horrible thing sometimes, isn't it? Oh dear. Blimey. But yeah, that is always what it's all about. And yeah, Elvis was... Well, it was something else, wasn't it? For me, Lennon, though. You know, Lennon was, as you can see, the gold disc. Well, you can't see, you can only see one there, but there's gold disc there of Lennon and there, and also in the kitchen. Got a couple of Robbie ones in between, but obviously mainly Lennon. But yeah, Lennon was the man, wasn't he? It was kind of that sort of situation. But yeah, I came on early, so I think I will say bonjour. I've got a couple of things to sort out. It's been nice chatting to you all. You enjoy your last beer, Jay. I might be back on later, mate. You never know. While you're getting back up, with it being Lennon's Day, but I might end up tired, mightn't I? But if not, if else fails, I will be definitely on Thursday. And Thursday will be the day that I turn 24 again. Something like that, isn't it? Right, what can I say? Thank you, everyone. It's not goodbye, as you know. It is bonjour. Yep, and I'll talk to you offline, I'm sure, Rusty. I know you're back at work tomorrow. Be careful today. Too early to pour. Jimmy, good man. Yep, cheers, George, my old mate. You too.